This news is massive, especially for anyone hotly anticipating Digimon Story Time Stranger next month. This is so big, I wasn't expecting to do a third video in under 12 hours. But here we go. You saw the title and thumbnail. The entire roster for Digimon Story Time Stranger has apparently leaked. While we can't confirm it's the entire roster at this point, the link to the Google document will be in the description, so you can view it for yourself if you want to. But be forewarned, this could potentially spoil major story beats of the game, so open the document at your own risk. I won't be diving deeply into the Digimon listed as I want to retain some surprises for myself. But why is this so huge? It's because people are going to look at this document and start planning out their team composition now. Couple that with the fact there may be a leaker from Bandai Namco or a data breach, and this means they're going to be tightening up security going forward. As far as I can tell, no DLC Digimon were spoiled in this document, which I did glance over rather quickly. But this leak means things that were intended to be surprises are now going to be out there online, and this video is me effectively telling you if you want to go into Digimon Story Time Stranger as cold as you possibly can, now might be the time to go full blackout mode on anything related to Digimon for the next 2 weeks. Given you might want to avoid the majority of spoilers, I'm going to suggest why you might want to do that, along with some ways of coping with it. So here are a few reasons you will want to avoid any potential spoilers. First up, the story for Time Stranger, as I mentioned in my review of the demo, has a really meaty story this time around instead of being paper thin like the Cyber Sleuth games. So any big spoiler is going to ruin a lot of the plot twists. Thankfully, this isn't a leak that is as disastrous as Joel's death from The Last of Us Part 2, nor is it malicious like the one that happened with Insomniac Games a few years back. I would say this feels more like an opportunistic leak, not someone with a clear grudge or a group of people that had sinister goals. This feels more like someone maybe trying to gain credibility as a leaker. But one reason you'd want to avoid further spoilers comes down to the surprise of discovering what Digimon can turn into what, which I would argue is one of the core fundamentals of the story's subseries, finding out stuff and experimenting until you make something you feel is worthy of being included in your team. So what are some things you can do to avoid the spoilers for the next 2 weeks? For one, you can watch the over 300 videos on this channel. That'd certainly sink a lot of time. Or you could try playing some games in your backlog. Lord knows, we've all got mountains of shame we have to sift through at some stage. Or you could try out a new hobby or revisit an existing one. Either could work. Reading is also a worthwhile investment. You've got lots of things that could occupy your time between now and early October. So what does this ultimately mean for Digimon? Something tells me this is merely the first domino to fall, and there will be more in the coming days, weeks, or even months. I think it's not outside the realm of possibility we see the DLC leak next. We know at least one piece of the season pass will be additional story content. I also think there are a ton more Digimon projects in the works at present, and I think we could see those leak out in the very near future as well. Maybe if this video hits 15 likes, I'll make a video discussing where I could see Digimon games going in the future. But what are your thoughts regarding this leak, and do you think there's more to the story that we aren't privy to yet? Let me know in the comments and check out one of my previous Digimon videos. So, until next time, keep blazing that trail.